Hello, everyone, and welcome. Lewis here with The Hit Life, where we bring you news, interviews, and more from all your favorite Southeast regional MMA promotions. Today, we're joined by Logan Crazy Boy Cretu, who's coming off an incredible win at Valhalla's Art of War 2 weeks ago in Venice, Florida. Hello, Logan. Welcome to The Hit Life.
How you doing, guys? Nice. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So first off, right off the bat, how does one earn the nickname Crazy Boy?
Well, it's all in the eyes, man. They just I get into it and they just pop out. They're crazy eyes. That's all I could say about it.
So where are you currently training at?
I currently train at Valhalla down here in Southwest Port Charlotte, Florida. I love it. It's the first and only place I've ever trained in martial arts. I've been there for about 3 years. This past February, actually.
3 years ago, what inspired you to start martial arts?
Well, we were going through COVID and everything, and as I was watching everything happen, I just didn't feel that I could protect, let alone myself and anyone that I truly had close to me and loved if something were to come up. I mean, firearms are great, but some places you can't get in with those. So I didn't feel that I knew how to protect myself in a manner appropriately. So I took it upon myself to go out and find a place to help train me in ways to defend myself. And I so happened to stumble upon Valhalla, and they've been a blessing in disguise, truly.
Did you do any other sports before that?
No, the only thing truly that I did that was physical labor was I was in marching band in high school. I mean, some people may laugh at that, but it takes a lot out of you, believe it or not.
Is there anything that you brought from marching band into martial arts?
Um, I've got leg strength, even though I haven't demonstrated much leg strength in any of my fights. I've got pretty good
Mm.
leg strength because I've been used to carrying all the heavy equipment.
What instrument did you play?
I was a drummer. I
Oh,
played
nice.
fifth bass and tenor drums and all the good percussion instruments, like beating on things.
Yeah, you have good rhythm too. Do you still play?
Not as much. I every now and then I might like pick up a rudiment or something and just fiddle around, but nothing too serious.
What's it like training at Valhalla under Sensei Alre?
It's a family to just like any other place. You go in and you're treated like you are a family member. Everybody there loves you and they aspire to help you become better, whether it's in cage fighting, whether it's in your martial arts, whether it's in you just being a person. It's truly like being in a family there, and they make you feel that way.
I love that family style. When I was at the event, I noticed he has his kids doing different tasks. They're all involved with the gym. They're all involved with the promotion. Uh, it's just a really great positive feeling. Um, so when you started 3 years ago, you said you wanted to learn to defend yourself. What made you decide to go into amateur competition?
Well, I was getting good at it. I was getting good at the martial arts I was training in, whether
Hmm.
it would be Brazilian jiu-jitsu or kickboxing or pancration. I was getting good at it, and Sensei threw it out there to me. He said, "Hey man, if you want, you could take your hand in the ring and see if you like it."
Hmm.
So I decided to try it. I've never been in physical altercations like this before. So I decided to take my hand in it and see if I would like it and see how it made me feel. And lo and behold, I've taken a liking to it.
How does it make you feel?
It's ecstatic, exhilarating.
Yeah. So you've been successful with it so far. What's your ultimate goal in this sport?
Believe it or not, I'm just in it for fun. I'm not in it for fame or glory or even trophies. It all just comes. I'm just in it for fun, and it's to see how my skills have sharpened. Really, I look at it this way: all of these martial arts, like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, is defense against someone in the street. If I can perform any of these moves on someone in a cage that knows how to defend against it, I'll be fine out in the real world.
Yeah. Have you been in any street fights or physical altercations?
No, No, sir. I stay out of trouble. I don't like to get in physical altercations. I mean, it sucks getting hurt. I mean, whether I would get hurt out in the street or not, things happen. And I got a job to go to the next day, so I don't go out and get in trouble like that.
um, okay, I want to talk about your bout. It was an incredible fight. You had a really tough opponent, and I think it was the second round. He put you in a really painful looking leg lock that I think most athletes would have tapped to. Do you know which what part of the fight I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're talking about in the second round where Carlos has my left leg and he's on my left side and he's yanking it up. I just seen a picture of it today that was released. I didn't realize how high up he had it pulled with the adrenaline going and everything just happening. I couldn't feel it. I
Oh
honestly
wow.
couldn't feel it. Yeah, it was
It
amazing.
it looked very painful, and I'm surprised you didn't tap. What were you thinking during that?
I just got to get him off of me. I've got to distract him some way, somehow to make him release my foot so I
Mm,
can get the upper hand. Uh, I couldn't have told you how far up my leg was or how badly it was bending. All I
mhm.
could tell you was I was thinking of hitting him and getting out of that position.
You sure did, and you turned it around, and you ended up submitting him for the win. Great job.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So with that last win, it actually puts you in title contention for the welterweight championship. How is your training going to change now going into the next event in June?
I don't think it's going to change at all. It might actually pick up a pace or two. I might kick it into higher gears if there are any. I mean,
Mm,
I've been training for the last year since my last fight with Stan, who also trains with Carlos. I've been training for the last year pretty hard, working on a lot of things that I knew needed to be fixed. And I feel like I fixed a lot of them this year. Um, Carlos has pointed out a lot of things that I also have wrong in my game that I'm going to put special attention to. I don't want to point any of those out on here, but they'll be definitely attended to during the next few months before I go up for that title fight. So there will be things fixed, and I'm probably going to kick it into a higher gear for my next opponent, whomever they may be.
I look forward to it. Everyone who's watching, the next Valhalla MMA event is in June. Make sure to follow Valhalla MMA. Make sure to follow Logan Crazy Boy Cretu on Instagram. You guys want to make sure to stay up with him. Very fun fight to watch, Logan. One last thing, is there anything you want to tell the people watching?
Um, for anybody that hasn't come out to the fights yet, next ones, they're going to be awesome. I swear and I promise by it. They'll be worth coming out to. So make sure you get a table, make sure you get a seat. VIPs guarantee you a seat. General admissions don't, guys. So make sure you show up and I hope to see you there.
I'll second that. The event was really fun. It's going to be in Venice, Florida. Valhalla MMA. Give them a follow. Thank you so much for doing this, Logan.
Yes, sir. No problem. Anytime.
If you enjoyed this interview, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get more.